EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball. And now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And he's going to have the Lions first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Goff to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Laporta, touchdown Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Another run here with Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 31-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Go.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down.
20.
1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
We go tonight. Turbo.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. To the goal line and in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set.
On 1st down is Young. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On play action, Goff. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180. What's that?
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 46, here's second and 8. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta, touchdown Detroit. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Pressure. 6. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Young. He finds McMillan downfield, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Carolina.
Claws red. Let's go next.
From the gun, it's Young. Moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun, it's Goff. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Is caught left side by St. Brown. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Come on. 180.
They'll run with Gibbs. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Throwing, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will have the 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. The Lions call their 1st timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Gibbs. Touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got what he gets. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
At the 49-yard line.
10, black. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier again. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Red, cycle. Let's go. Ready.
To throw is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Young. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 45. White. Cut.
To throw, Young. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers are able to cut into the deficit.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. What's that?
On 1st down, it's gone. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll go right back to Laporta. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. For our Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's gives. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The 16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll go play action with Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Panthers first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Carolina.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced to his right. That is brought in. And he's in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Panthers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
That keeps the score. Lions 35, Panthers 20. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now Gibbs. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A long one from Gibbs. 36 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup
On play action, Young.
and 7.
Over the middle, he locates McMillan. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
From the gun, it's Young.
First down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air, it's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Here's Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. Here's Young to throw. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him.
And he will score. Game on. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for two.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-pointer cuts the lead to 7.
Rashad Bateman on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Goff to throw on first down. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 20. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180.
Goff to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8.
180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Black 20.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. This is third and 6.
Third down and 6.
120.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes third and 6.
180.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
By 20.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Derek Brown on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Panthers' 10-yard line.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Cut. By 20. Cut.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On third down, they go with Gibbs. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw. Young. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They are moving on. And as the number 1 seed, the victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.